Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where we make changes, no excuses. My name is Anthony Parker, and today we're going to complete the last series of parenting as a blind person. I want to say before I continue, what's up to my co-host Kim Daniels. Again, we're going to go to Texas, and we're going to bring you a young lady by the name of Leslie, who went blind at a later part in her life. So she's going to focus on that aspect as well as the parenting phase. So we want you to sit back and relax and enjoy. Let me get my music straight. And enjoy Leslie's interview. And before I go any further, I want you to subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Comment, like, and share. So, without further delay, all the way from, what part of Texas are you from, Leslie, once again?
It's East Texas, a little town called Gladewater.
Okay. I don't know if not too many people have heard of it. I know I haven't, but anyway, nevertheless, it's still in Texas. I know about that. So, Leslie, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them just a little brief history about your life, and we'll move on from there and talk about the main reason why we brought you here. So, go ahead.
Okay. I'm 28, and I'm a single mother of twin boys. Their father was killed the same day that I found out I was pregnant. And that's pretty much it, I guess.
You lost your sight. Tell us about that at the time.
I lost my eyesight at about 15 years old. I was a freshman in high school, and at first I just thought I needed glasses, and I go to the eye doctor, and they send me to a specialist, and they run all these tests on me and tell me that I have optic nerve atrophy, and that it was stable. And my vision got down to 2400, and then it stayed that way for about 8 years, and then I started noticing, I guess about the age 22, I started noticing I was losing more vision again. And so I wanted to have a baby before I lost the rest of my eyesight, because I wanted to be able to see my kid. And I ended up losing the rest of my vision after giving birth. So now I'm completely blind.
So unfortunately, you didn't get to see them, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, as we move on to the parenting phase, tell us how it has been for you as a parent. I mean, give us don't hold anything back. Give us the real truths about it.
It's been, it's a learning process. I have a lot of help. I have a lot of family support, and at first I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but it comes natural, and I learn, I figure out things, figure out little tricks along the way to help me learn, like, how to make things easier for me.
If you don't mind, tell the audience what kind of tricks, and because that's going to help them out as well. What did you learn that you could pass on to other blind parents?
It's like, with being blind, you have your sense of heightened or whatever, and I depended a lot on my smell and my feel, and and even my hearing. Like now, if I can't figure out if I'm looking for them, I can always much know where they are and hearing them. But like feeding them, I had to touch their face and make sure I was putting the spoon towards their mouth and just different things like that.
So in essence, you have to rely on all your other senses, more so the touching portion, in order to make sure that you're doing the right thing, right?
Right.
Well, how many? You said you had twins. Did you say that?
Yes, I have twin boys, and they're 3 years old.
So, because I have a little boy, and he's slowly learning that I am totally blind. How is it with them? Have they learned the fact that you are blind, or is it a learning process, or are you doing anything to fill them in? What are you doing in that aspect?
They're starting to recognize that their mama can't see. I'll tell them things if they want me to help them with something. I'll tell them, Mama can't see, you're going to have to ask your mammy to help you with that, or just things like that. And they're also real helpful. They help me walk in the yard, or like when we go places, they'll hold my hand and walk me around. And if they want something, or if they know that I'm looking for something, they'll put my hand on it and guide my hand towards things. They're pretty good about helping.
Okay. So are you receiving any support from your family members as far as helping you through the parenting phase, or is it all you?
I do a lot of it, but I do have a lot of help. I have my family and then Father's family.
Do you feel it? I mean, I know this is a crazy question, but I just want to ask you feel it would have been better if situations were different, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I feel like if the Father was here, it wouldn't be as hard.
Okay.
Yeah, it would make things a lot easier.
Okay. So do you interact with the kids as much, or do you just sit back and let them do their thing?
No, I try to interact as much as I can. Recently we went to Yesterland Farms, which is an amusement park, and I was able to ride rides with them. I had to be helping them ride, but I was still able to get on there and ride it with them. And I don't know, I have to make myself do those things.
And why do you feel that way?
Because I get embarrassed still. I don't like to use the cane, and I don't want people to know that I'm blind a lot of the time, because I just don't like the way that people approach me about it. I don't know, just some people are rude.
Right, and we're definitely gonna, not trying to cut you off on that one, because people say that I do that, but I think we'll have to come back and talk to you about that. But right now, the parenting issue is one that's very vital and important, because of the fact that you have 2 kids that are depending on you, and by you interacting and getting out, that they're really going to remember that as they get older and what have you. So, I mean, definitely from me to you, I suggest that you do as much as you can, because me and my little boy, we create games, we create things to do, considering the fact that he is becoming aware that I can't see and whatnot. Mm-hmm. You have any other instances that you want to talk about that may be helpful to individuals who are going through parenting as a blind person?
I can't think of any right
Any
now.
advice that you want to give them?
Just to take it one day at a time, and to remember that that you need to do things with your kids, even if you don't want to. You still need to do it for them.
That's right. Definitely.
Be involved as much as you can, even though you can't see. You still have to figure out how to be involved.
Okay. Well, that is a nice closing, and before you go, I really thank you for allowing me the opportunity to bring you on the Parker Daniels Show and what have you. You really pointed out some very important parts, and people could definitely take that and use it to their advantage. And like I said, this was to the audience. This was the last series in which we have done or will do on parenting as a blind person. So we've gotten different aspects from different individuals. So you all can definitely take that and run with it, and hopefully it's some food for thought for you all. So in the meantime, I want you all to subscribe, hit that notification bell like you've been doing, commenting, which I definitely appreciate. Like, follow, share, and tell a person. And again, I want to thank you again, Leslie, for being brave, for one, because I understand the situation that we didn't want to touch on, for coming on and what have you. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, the Parker Daniels Show is the show. So again, thank you, Leslie, for everything.
Thank you.